channel, and in this video I'm going to show you guys some Pat McGrath products that I picked up. I also picked up the new concealer and the new powder, translucent setting powder, brightening blurring powder, whatever you want to call it. I picked that up as well, and I'm going to show you guys if I think if the products are definitely worth it, if I think you need to try out the brands. I'm giving y'all coloring, like the shades. I'm giving y'all the prices of the products and all the goodness. So stay tuned if you want to see this look right here. So we're going to jump right into this. I am going to get started. I did have a sample of the Pat McGrath primer, but I don't know where it's at. So I'm just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glue, which looks like this. And I'm going to basically go for, complexion wise, I'm just going for that really dewy, glowy, moist skin. I did prep my skin with skincare prior to doing this, so I'm already prepped. And the reason why I didn't do my eyeshadow is because the eyeshadow is not Pat McGrath. This is the Anastasia Resi palette. If you go to a couple of my videos, I have like at least probably 2 or 3 videos of me using the palette, so I didn't feel like it was necessary for this video. I wanted to keep it strictly about the Pat McGrath, the complexion. Is it worth it? Should you guys get it? Whatever the case may be, type of thing. So all right, I might do a little bit more primer because like I said, I really want to go for that really freaking glowy. Like if you look at Pat McGrath work or her models, their skin is like hella glowy, even though I'm kind of oily, so I'm gonna have to set my face pretty good. But okay, and you can see the Charlotte Tilbury. This just gives your skin like that nice golden effect. So this video, you guys, is basically gonna be for somebody who likes glowy, bronzy skin. This is a nice like foundation application. If you are getting married, if you're going to a wedding, if you're doing anything big and special and you just want to look flawless, you are gonna do this. So I'm going to go in now with the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Foundation. This is a foundation. It looks like this. It's really nice, very sturdy. It has nice packaging. $8 on the Sephora website. That's where you can get the foundation, I think from Sephora, and if I'm not mistaken, Bergdorf Goodman, and of course Pat McGrath. So I am going to apply a pretty heavily amount just because I have acne scarring that I kind of want to get rid of. Like I kind of don't want you to see it, but also I'm lazy and I'm about to fucking color correct, which is gonna go into my next step. My foundation, when I don't want to color correct and stuff, I always do it a little bit warmer just because it'll naturally correct my acne scarring. So if you notice, it's a little warm for my face, but you can see it's correcting the fucking scars. And my face honestly broke the hell out because I literally had my menstrual TMI. I know, I'm sorry. But when I get my menstrual, like this shit fucking, it breaks out. My dumb ass be popping it, which I shouldn't do, but whatever. That's my business. And that's my business. The brush I'm using is the Hourglass brush. I don't know the name of it, but it was from like when that Vanish foundation came out. It's that brush, and I love this brush. And I'm kind of like stippling it. So I will say for this foundation, it is medium to buildable. You can definitely build it. It will never go full coverage, I don't believe, with just a foundation. But if you like stipple it on and you know, if you know application and know how to apply, you can get a full coverage look from this. This is the foundation when I'm at work I use on all my clients. I pretty much always use her foundation. I fell in love with it. I'm gonna come a little bit closer so y'all can see how it looks. But this is how it looks. And yeah, the foundation, I will say, is very lightweight on the face. It's not heavy at all. Barely feels like I have any foundation on. It's perfect, like I said, if you have a drier skin type, this would be the foundation that you would most likely want to use. Or if you just want your skin to look super flawless, it's a good foundation for that. And the shade I have for me, which like I said, I know it's warmer, so please do not comment below. Don't message me, don't tell me no shit about how it's too tan or something. I know it's warm. I purposely went for that effect. I have the shade 24. So in actuality, if I wanted to probably do like the color of my skin, I'm probably like a 22. So 24 is considered a medium deep. So I'm in the medium deep family, but I'm not necessarily a 24. but Mama's likes to be tan, and I also wanted to neutralize discoloration, so I got a 24. But I am indeed not a 24, if that makes sense. So this is that. This is how the complexion looks. How it neutralizes really well. I mean, like, in person I might have a little imperfections that's kind of like peeking through, but I'm good with this. Like, I'm okay with that. I wouldn't be too caked on, but I definitely want it to be evened out really well, and I think it looks really good. This proportion, which is going to be the concealer. Don't mind this little circumference on the side of my face. I am like laying my unit down, so don't mind her. But okay, so the name of the Pat McGrath concealer is called the Skin Fetish Sublime, and I got a medium dark 22. So 22 is probably the shade of my skin, or maybe like a 23, but you'll see that the 22 is basically gonna just even me back out. So I do underneath my eyes, I do like the sides of my nose, and I'm gonna blend this first part in because I'll consider this concealer, it's like a satin finish. Satin meaning it's not super hydrating to the point that it's not gonna stay, but it's not super matte to the point that you're gonna have a hard time trying to blend it. It's just like a nice in the middle type of finish. And also what I was told about the concealer is it almost has like a color correcting effect. So if you look at me, you could just tell like it easily brightens me back up, it evens me out, and my goddamn face and my body will kind of match and look as one. So I always like to say, like, sometimes me personally when I do makeup, I do like to do the makeup just a little bit more tan, because you don't want to look so pale in pictures, and you don't want to look ghostly. So it's nothing wrong with doing a smidge tan, but then you're going to go in with that concealer a little bit brighter, and if you need to color correct, then you're going to color correct. If not, then you're not. And now I'm just going to go back with everything, and I'll do concealer on like my forehead, I do my nose, I do above my lips. I like a lot of concealer, and I do my chin. I love concealer because I love to brighten up. Also, this is going to add more of that full coverage look that I'm going for, so I'm okay with it. And I'm just using damp beauty blender, blending everything out, as y'all can see. So yeah, but I will say, guys, honestly, I love it. Like, I love the products. One thing I love about Pat McGrath is that it's a black owned brand. Like, why not support? I feel like we need to support our black owned brands, support our people, especially when they're delivering bomb ass fucking products. So why not do it? And oh, let me give y'all the price of the concealer. So the concealer, I believe, is $32. So the concealer, $32. And now I'm going to go in with the powder. The powder is called the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Setting Powder. So it is a blurring powder that is meant to go underneath your eye. It comes with a mirror. It looks like this. The shade I got is a medium. They have light, medium, and they have deep, but I had tried the deep on, and like once it settled down, it was like, it looked good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like that brightening effect I like to go for. I like to be bright, so I didn't get the deep. But I will say one thing about this damn under eye powder, child, is she will have you fucking flawless. Like, you will be flawless. So I'm just setting all the places I put the concealer. I wish almost honestly it was like a whole face setting powder. She does have a finishing powder for your face, or a setting powder. I'm not sure which exact one is it. I'm going to tell y'all right now what the other powder is, because it's a loose powder. It's a loose setting powder, but I'm not crazy about that powder. I love this one, like this formula. Mamas, you did your thing for that formula. I love it personally. So yeah, so I did that. And now I'm just gonna go off camera. I'm gonna finish like contouring my face. I'm gonna add blush and all of that stuff, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all like the Pat McGrath lip, and then we're gonna just conclude the video and let y'all know how I like it. But so far I've tried the concealer honestly for like since it's been out, the concealer and stuff. I love it. The foundation I don't always wear all the time because I do prefer a super matte finish, but when I'm going for like more of that skin, more of that glowy type of vibe definitely this foundation is a go. So I'm gonna come back once I finish everything and just show y'all the finished look and then the Pat McGrath lip that I'm gonna apply. So stay tuned and hold. All right, so I did contour my face and stuff. I wanted to come back on because I think I'm gonna honestly use the blurring finishing powder just to set my whole face. Now I've never did this set before, but I just want to see, like, I want to see how it looks. So far it looks really good, so I think I should be okay. And I just wanted to show y'all this just to see. Normally I would bronze and stuff, but I really don't think I'm gonna go on my bronze, just because when I wear this foundation it already gives my skin a natural tan look, because I did choose a color that was more on the tanner side for me. So normally I skip the bronze unless, I don't know, maybe if it's summertime, of course my skin is gonna be more tan, so I would probably bronze up a little bit more, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. So now I'm gonna add my my blush. I might do highlight. I'm gonna probably add some liner to this and like mascara, and then we're gonna put on our lips and in the shade Attitude. So the Luxetrance lips is $38. Looks like this, but her lips are kind of pricey, honestly. $38 is a lot for lipstick, but the formula is really nice and smooth, and this color is like almost, I guess, like a burgundy-ish terracotta. And I just did it with a brown lip liner brush, just so it looks a little more diffused. And this is the Luxe gloss, and the color is Divine Rose, and the price of the glosses are $30. So the glosses are $30, the lipsticks are $32, the foundation was $68, and the concealer is $32 as well, and I think the powder is $30. So it's definitely a luxurious brand, but you pay for what you get. The quality is really amazing. It goes on super nice. The gloss looks super shiny, and it just gives you like a very soft glam. Like, this was definitely a super soft glam type of look. You could take pictures. So the product is definitely luxurious. It's very luxurious line, but you get your money's worth for the products. Like, it's definitely good quality stuff. They're not watering it down. The pigment is definitely there. I'm thinking about getting the eyeshadows, but the eyeshadow palette is just it's so pricey. If the big eyeshadow palette is $125, so it's definitely on the pricier side. But I will say one thing about her formula is like unmatched. I don't know what the heck they whipping up in the lab, but those pigments are, it's definitely super duper luxurious. But this is going to be the finished look, so super nice, very soft. This would definitely be like the epitome of soft glam type of vibe, and that's it. You can see the foundation color corrected any discolorations I have on my face by having that warmer tone. It'll definitely neutralize it. The concealer and the powder definitely brighten it up. I think my face looks super smooth. Like, it looks very airbrushed in person as well as on the camera, and I love the combo of the lips. This is so me. So what I would wear on a normal basis. And if you didn't see the gloss, because I don't know if I showed the gloss, but the gloss is more of like that pinkier shade. It's more of a pinkier shade, and then the lips are just, the lipstick is like that terracotta color. So that's it, guys, pretty much. Comment below if you like this one branded type of video. I'm thinking about doing a couple of more brands of just like full face, one brand, giving you my thoughts, what I think about the products and about the brand, and how I like it and how it goes on. So this would probably conclude the Pat McGrath. So if you haven't, try out the Pat McGrath products. I guarantee you won't regret it. You won't be disappointed. Yes, it's a splurge, but if you are a makeup girl, a makeup junkie, you won't mind it. You will look so good. If you are a makeup artist and you want to invest in good products to put in your kit, you need at least something from her brand in your kit, and it'll just be flawless. So until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Push the notification bell. And I'm sorry I hear all this noise in the background, but I live in front of the highway, so it's definitely noisy. And until then, I'll see you guys later in the next video, and love you, babies. Bye.
High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you 'cause